I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a coach who helps people professionally in a variety of ways, and here I'm going to talk with you about something from a job search perspective, answering a question I received from someone. Now, in answering, I'm going to first start off with an answer that I spotted on Quora to this question, but I think it missed a couple of things. So the real question is, if an interviewer keeps irritating you by not listening to your full answer and asks another question in between your answer and follows this again and again, what does it mean? Now, someone offered a pretty good answer, and I want to give them credit that they've hit on a variety of points. Didn't get a good night of sleep, had a busy week, they're distracted. Maybe they recognize that you're not the right person for the interview, or couldn't relate to you in your profile, or they're feeling overwhelmed, or not comfortable with you, or you're not doing well, or they're bored. Now, I wanted to dive into that. You're not doing well in the interview. Some people have the bad habit of over-talking an answer. In my experience, and I worked in search for more than 40 years, is that these days there's a limited attention span that people have. I tell people a minute to a minute 15. And by the way, you ought to time how long a minute is, because it's a lot longer than you think it is. And thus, when people start, and I'm going to say it this way, droning on and on and on in this monologue that just puts people to sleep, what this person may be doing is, okay, I've had enough of that answer, let's go on to the next thing. And you've lost them because you were so concerned with every little bit of detail instead of engagement, because they need to be engaged. Let me give you an example. So if you have a fairly complex answer to a question that you have to give, somewhere, you start off with an overview, let's say an outline of the problem and how you addressed it. And then from there, you pause for a second at around the 1 minute mark, and you go, I could go into more detail if you like, or if this is enough of an answer, I'm happy to let this settle for you. At which point they can go, oh, okay, I'd like to know more about what you did. And what you've done is engage them in the conversation rather than monopolizing it. And I'm going to say it again, droning on and on and on and risking putting them to sleep. Part of your job as someone being interviewed is to read the room and understand what your audience is looking for and how they're responding to you. Can't read the room? You got a problem, because you're an entertainer on the stage and you're trying to keep your audience interested in you. That's part of what you're doing as someone who's being interviewed. And you got to learn that skill. So what does it mean? It means that you've talked too much and you've got to shorten your answers. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the site and go exploring. There's a lot there that can help you. Also want to say, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, at the site, you'll see buttons on a variety of pages that say schedule. Schedule time for a free discovery call or schedule time for coaching. I would love to help you. Lastly, you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube by clicking the icon in the lower right or the picture of me in the upper left, and you can also watch me on TV. If you have a Fire TV or a Fire Stick, download the app called Job Search TV. You can watch me there. Or if you have Apple TV, Roku, Sony, Samsung sets, there are like 90 TV sets in all that you can watch me on. Download either Zingo TV or bingenetworks.tv. You can watch me there. Have a great day and take care.